Welcome back to the shop. Thanks so much for joining in, and I really hope that you learn and get something out of this today. I want to give you guys a little bit of update on the spoked wheels that I've put out on Thingiverse. I've made, and I've finally flown them, finally used them at the field. Couple of things I want to go over. Let's get started. So the first thing I want to point out is that these wheels are a lot tougher than you might think, but there are some problems. So let's go over the toughness first. So here's the original size, 4 3/4 inch overall diameter. And I just want to, this is my original one that I made, that I used in the video originally. And it is solid. I mean, I am putting a lot of weight on here. You can see how the TPU is collapsing, and you can hear a little bit of cracking and popping and stuff. So only a little bit of deformation in the overall diameter. I mean, I could crush this if I really wanted to with my hand, but you can see that it's really quite tough. So that being said, I want to point out the weakness, and to do that, I've got to put you on the tripod. You are getting very sleepy. So as you can see, I've got to have you guys on the tripod for using both of my hands. So, you know, the wheel as it spins normally is just fine. There's a little bit of wobble to it, but the way that I originally showed you how to construct these wheels is to only provide glue on the hubs to keep the strings from pulling there. The idea being that there would be a little bit of give and flex, and that turns out to be something you entirely do not want to do because any kind of side load, and the wheel does that. It's pretty comical when I came into land and the wheel had a little bit of side load and it just went I mean, it's like Gumby. You know, you can position it pretty much any way you want, and like you can see, I mean, it goes right back. You can position it back, but by actually gluing the threads that are on the inside of the rim, that's going to prevent that from moving. So definitely do that. That was something that I just hadn't thought of. Yes, side loads are an issue with this. People have pointed that out. That's probably going to be the weakest part, where you have a side load and the wheel just isn't gonna sustain it. But to be fair, for how light these are and how simple they are, I'm not exactly expecting them to be bulletproof. I think that goes without saying. I'm not expecting these wheels to last for 25 years like Dubro wheels. It's just not going to happen. But that being said, that is the one weakness that I have to point out. Now, there is one more advantage that I want to show you. So the advantage of having this wheel printable is that it can scale up. Now the original wheel, let me grab one here. Here's the original size wheel, and we'll just do a little, yeah, there you go. It's kind of comical. So these are more quarter scale size for my Fokker D8, which I love, and I love the look of the wheels on this, but it goes without saying that this is a bit more experimental. This is about an 11-pound airplane, and whether or not these wheels can take it is to be determined. I haven't tried it yet, but that is a huge advantage. And you can see my jig has been scaled up as well. I'm not going to publish a scaled up version of it. I think this is a good size for this wheel in terms of load and capability. If you want to scale this up, you can do it on your own. You can certainly take the STLs that are published and modify them just as I have, to get the right sizing for the different parts. It's not as necessarily simple as scaling things up, particularly for the jig. The holes need to be adjusted in size, especially for the axle as well. But you know, I gotta say, I have had so much fun with this project. It has been one of those details that has just excited me, and I think that's something that's important in this hobby, that we find something that excites us, something new, and then we grab hold of it and try it and try it and try it until it fails, you know. And that's what I wanted to show you with the side load of the wheel today, that there is a failure point and we're learning something from it. We're getting better in the hobby, and we're doing things one thing at a time, and we're making just fantastic details to share with other people. So until next time, keep working on your flying works of art.